I have been on a huge animal kick, as you may have noticed. I have filmed at least 3 videos, I think now, about animals in horror movies, and I've got another one here. I love making the lists, and I love animals, so we're combining these things. This one is my favorite horror dogs. This is a quick list, not in any particular order, and I'm sure I could pick many other dogs to go on the list. Number 1, Harry from the Amityville Horror, the original. He is the perfect dog. I love him. I love everything about him. He reminds me of the very first dog that I ever had, and I grew up with that dog, so I have a very soft spot in my heart. Number 2, Lester from Halloween. So Lester is a German Shepherd, and he is cute and fluffy. I had a huge German Shepherd obsession when I was little. I used to watch Rin Tin Tin, Canine Cop. I used to read Colonel S.P. Meek books, and he had one about I don't remember the name of it, but he had a German Shepherd story, and I had a couple stuffed German Shepherds. I just really like them. We have a couple that live down the road. My next door neighbor used to have a German Shepherd after their Doberman died, and yeah, I just love the dogs. Number 3, Damien's dog from the Omen. Now, the name of the dog is never really given, but I do love the main dog. Not the dogs that are all over the cemetery, but the one that actually comes to Damien, and Mrs. Baylock takes him in, and he, hangs out at the house as a pet, basically. Number 4, Pippit from Jaws. Now, there is some controversy as to whether or not it is Pippit or Pippin. I lean toward Pippit with a T, and once again, I love black dogs. I love Labradors, Labrador mixes. I love them so much, and Pippit is adorable. Number 5, Faithful from Salem's Lot, the TV miniseries, the first TV miniseries from the 70s. I love Faithful, and he's such a little guard dog. He protects Mike Ryerson's cemetery. Number 6, Max from Halloween 5. I love Max. I love his relationship with Jamie. I love that she is able to see him when she is in the hospital because they smuggle him in, and he's just such a good dog. Number 7, Jed from The Thing, the wolf dog. He is just really cool. I love huskies and wolves and malamutes, all of those sled dogs. I used to be obsessed with a book called Woodsong by Gary Paulson, and I just have always been interested in dogs like that. Number 8, Brandy from Piranha. She is the one who kind of hangs out along the river with her owner, and all he does is he drinks and fishes and hangs out by the river, and when the piranhas get him, his body is, just hanging out on the bank, and she is covered in blood and upset and pissed off at those piranha. I love Brandy. Number 9, Barney from Gremlins. I love Barney. He's just a cute little mutt, and his interactions with Gizmo are just priceless. I love that dog. I love that story. And you might say that Gremlins is not horror, but I consider horror, thriller, suspense, kids horror to be all in one big lump. So Barney counts. Lastly, the Basset Hound from Jaws 3D. I love that dog. I love that it's up on the counter. I love that Dennis Quaid is holding his ears back. I love everything about that. So there you have it, my 10 favorite horror dogs, and let me know what your dogs are in the comments below. And if you have cats, let me know what your favorite cats are, because I don't mind cats, but I find that I really can't recall a ton of cats from horror movies. I can think of Church. And I can think of Church. Have a spooky day.